today. One is an Old Faithful and one is a recipe I just tried last week. Coconut shrimp. I do have some wild Alaskan shrimp purchased from Costco, frozen in the freezer section, ready to rock. This is gonna be an egg-free preparation because I'm not doing egg and I wanna eat these. And all I am putting on my plate is some flour. This can be gluten-free flour. This can be regular wheat flour. I'm real into cassava flour right now. It subs in nicely for a wheat flour, has a great flavor, and is totally gluten-free and grain-free, which is important to me these days. I'm also got some full-fat canned coconut milk. That's gonna take the place of the egg, but if you just wanna scramble an egg to make your shrimpy shrimp work, go for it. You gotta get some flour on it first. Get it to dry off, really is the thing. And then into the egg, or in this case, the coconut milk to give us more coconut flavor. And then right in the shredded coconut. I have to say, I wish I had smaller shreds. This is like a large shred of coconut. I got these from Trader Joe's. But you know what? It did okay. And then it'll go in the fryer. Real quick, one thing that I would recommend is getting a non-propellant, super clean, one ingredient avocado oil spray. You can also get a coconut oil spray. And one of the problems we have had with the fryer is just sticking with some of the things, not everything, but protein especially tends to stick. So just spray the bottom of the basket, especially the Gourmet brand one, and take your little bundle of shrimp, place it on the fryer. Stuff will still cook in the middle section, but try to avoid it if you can. And I try to just place the proteins around the edge. We'll just do 3 little shrimp today. Basic components of a meatball or a meatloaf, same idea. Meat, egg, breadcrumb. Not real food. Absolutely delicious. They're certified gluten-free, which I appreciate. Not all breadcrumbs that you might find there are. But the other night I used leftover white rice as our bread.
Oh yeah.
How good was that?
It was delicious.
So breadcrumbs, I like these because they're already seasoned. They've got cheese and salt and parsley and spices. I could also add garlic powder, onion powder. I've been rocking on the thyme a lot lately because I have 2 containers of this. We'll put a little black pepper in. But essentially that's it. My grandmother used to soak a piece of bread in milk. Anybody's Italian grandma do this? And then use that in the meatball, and she swore that that was why they were so tender and soft, was her breadcrumby, her milky bread, basically, that goes in there. You have gluten-free bread, you got the ends of the bread, toast it up, get it dry, and just break it up into breadcrumbs. That works too. So get creative. Cooked quinoa works as breadcrumbs. Oats works in a lot of meatloaf recipes. You're not making meatballs or meatloaf until your hand is messy. So basically, I don't follow a meatball recipe. You can find a recipe if you want, but you want it so the meat is moldable in your hands to be a meatball. So great, so now I have something that's all stuck together. This could be a meatloaf that, yes, you could put in the air fryer, or we're just gonna break it up and make some. We'll make them kind of small. How's that? So maybe they'll hold up on the other end of the fryer. We're gonna do the shrimp for 4 minutes maybe. I'm just gonna do 3 little meatballs for now. Really quick, we're just gonna start at, I'm gonna do 400 because these typically would be good at a high heat and fried. And I'm gonna go down to 5 minutes. We've got to check the shrimp and meatballs. So check it out. Yeah, the shrimp. So guys, with protein, you can poke it and see how much it gives. If it's really firm, like that's giving a lot, we can definitely...
More time on the meatballs.
Yeah, I mean, that's a given. Those are not done in 5 minutes, although they're not too far. This little one is getting firmer. I'm gonna pull those little shrimpy shrimps out because they're so cute. Let's see, we're gonna break into one of these meatballs and see if it's cooked on the inside. If you get a fork. So the outside of this meatball is crispy, you guys. If you like that kind of thing. This
the inside is done.
Perfectly tender too, not overcooked, a little bit squishy still. And you know, imagine just having a couple of these meatballs in the fridge to throw with some quickly sauteed greens, right? To dump some clean tomato sauce on and have with some lentil pasta, and you're done. You're one and done with that protein. Oh yeah, Miles will eat these for lunch.
Yeah.